Last but not the least, tonight we are going to be hosting Lauren. She is such
Hello.
a feminine soul, a lot of energy, beautiful smile. And she started her journey when she was almost a teenager, like 18s, when she was in Hawaii, when she was dancing. And then she moved into yoga. And then from that approach from Hawaii, she came back to Europe. Now she is going to be teaching you a class from the Alps. Yes, and welcome on board. How are you?
Thank you. I'm very good. Thank you. It's wonderful to be here and to share with this community. It's really beautiful, a beautiful initiative.
Thank you very much for bringing in your energy and your expertise. Before I leave the stage totally to you, can you tell us a little bit about your story and also what you will be sharing with our audience tonight?
Yes. So I started as a dancer, and at 18, I discovered yoga, and it was a movement for me. It was a movement that was born inside of my body and was from my soul, and it was no longer for someone else, for an audience. It was just what felt good for my body and what my body and my spirit needed. And so now this is really what I encourage in my practice to all of my students is to do a practice that is from within you and to live a life that is from within you, not for a like on a Instagram picture or what else, but to live a life that you feel good with, that makes your soul sing.
Oh, wow. That is beautiful. So now we have the intention of tonight to shine from within, not from outside, but from within. I love that. I love that. Am I mistaken, or do you also do laughing yoga?
I do not do laughing yoga, but I should. I
Yes,
should.
you have a beautiful smile, and that would bring in a lot of joy too. Amazing, Lauren. Again, thank you very much. I am going to be leaving in a second, and the stage is yours. Enjoy the ride and the journey. Thank you.
Thank you. I'll place my camera over here. Okay, so let's all come to a comfortably seated position. Let's lengthen through the spine. Let the eyes softly close. And listen to the breath. Let the breath flow. Maybe we can try to imagine a color of the breath. The air that's coming in the body, the air that's leaving the body. And maybe as we listen to the breath, we can just ask ourselves, what is it that I need this evening? What is it that my soul needs? And let's bring the arms down. If you'd like, keeping the eyes closed. Inhaling, letting the arms rise up, the head rises up. Exhale, letting the arms lower, letting the head lower. Inhale, rising the arms up, bringing the hands together, reaching the palms towards the sky. And twisting to the right, we're going to bring the arms down, the left arm on the right knee, lengthening the spine, twisting. Coming back to the center, reaching the left arm out up and over to the right. And coming back up, if you'd like, bringing the other foot to the front and letting the arms drop down. Inhale, we're going to reach up. Exhale, we're going to lower. Inhale, we're going to reach up, bring the hands together, reaching the palms up, twisting to the left, bringing the arms down. Inhale, lengthening the spine, and exhale, deepening the twist. Coming back to the center, reaching the right arm out, up, and over to the left. And coming back up to the center. We're going to shift our weight forward, coming onto the knees. If it's not too much, we're going to place on the toes, and we're going to push back so that we have the balls of the feet open. I know it's a little intense for some people, but if you can, just sit there and let it settle. Let's open those feet, bringing the hands in front of the heart. We're going to place the thumbs at the heart center. We're going to open the fingers out, leaving the pinkies together, bringing the elbows together. We're just going to create a flower here with our hands, a little mudra. We're going to listen to the breath here. If you'd like, closing the eyes, feeling the stretch in the balls of the feet, letting the breath flow. Maybe if you want to have an intention for your practice this evening, maybe we can offer that thought, that intention up to the skies as we raise the arms up and bring them back down. We're going to come onto the hands and knees, releasing those feet, shake them out. Probably a little sore there. And cat-cow, inhaling, arching, exhaling, rounding. Inhaling, arching, exhale, rounding. One more time, arching. And coming to the center, we're going to send those legs back, coming into plank. Really pressing away from the floor, creating a length in the spine. Feeling the breath, creating a little bit of heat in the body, feeling that energy. If this is too much, we can bring the knees down. If not, just stay with it. And then slowly bringing ourselves back, turn around. Coming up with the chest, up dog. And then we're going to press back into down dog, lifting the hips, pressing through. Letting the breath flow, relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the neck. And looking forward, we're going to walk forward with the feet. Holding onto the elbows, swaying back and forth. And rolling up through the spine, coming to standing. You're going to bring the hands in front of the heart. If you'd like, we're going to recreate that mudra, the Hasta mudra. Creating this flower in front of our chest. This beautiful opening, blossoming of our soul. And bringing the hands together. Let's do one salute to the sun. Surya Namaskara. Reaching the arms up, folding forward. Lengthening through the spine, stepping the feet back, flowing through our vinyasa. Inhaling up dog. And exhaling down dog. Pressing through the hands, pressing through the feet. Let's try to press down with the right hand and with the right foot. Let's going to press down with the left hand, the left foot, feeling the change of the weight. And coming to center, pressing the right hand, the left foot. So we've got a diagonal push going on. And then the left hand and the right foot. And centering, looking forward, stepping the feet forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rising up. Exhaling down, just following the breath. If you'd like, eyes closed, inhaling up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lifting the chest. Exhale, step it back. Flow through. Inhale up. And exhaling down dog. Letting the breath flow, feeling the rhythm of the breath, the movement of the breath. Looking forward, stepping the feet forward. Exhale, folding. Inhale, rising up, reaching. And bringing the arms down. Inhale, rising up. This time we're going to be stepping the right foot back after we fold forward. Lifting the chest, the right foot steps back. Coming into a long lunge. Dropping that right knee down, bringing the top of the foot down, bringing the arms in front of the heart. Creating our flower. Shoulders are relaxed, breath can flow. And letting the arms reach up. Offering the breath, offering our intention to the universe. And bringing the hands down. We're going to bring that right arm down, reaching the left arm up, coming into a twist. Feeling the movement from the inside of the body. Doesn't matter what it looks like on the outside, it matters what it feels like. Bringing that back arm down if it's possible. Bringing that right foot up and perhaps holding onto the foot. Without forcing your body, listening to the body. And bringing it down. Coming up with that back knee, we're going to place the back heel down, the right heel down, and we're going to come up into a warrior two. Virabhadrasana 2. Letting the arms reach out, the shoulder blades joining behind us. We're just going to go through a quick flow. We're going to reach back. Come up, we're going to reach forward. And coming up, we're just going to flow with it. Everybody can do their own movement. It doesn't matter what it looks like. It matters what it feels like. The legs are grounded. The chest can move, can flow. And settling into our warrior two. Finding the peace, the stillness. And bringing the arms down. Lifting that back heel. Big step forward, reaching the heart forward, folding, inhale, bringing the arms up and down. We're going to take that on the other side, inhaling, reaching up. Exhale, forward fold. Lengthening the heart center forward, left foot steps back. To a high lunge. We're going to bring that back knee down, top of the foot down, bringing the heart center up. Hands in front of the heart, creating our flower. Feeling the breath, feeling the movement. Reaching the arms up, offering our soul. Offering our breath. And bringing it back down to the center. We're going to place that left hand down, reaching that right arm up into a twist. Bringing that back foot up and reaching the arm back. Doesn't matter if they don't come together. Doesn't matter if we even leave the foot down. What feels good for the body tonight. Breath is flowing. And we're going to come back down. Hand comes on the inside, picking the back toes, knee up. Back heel comes down, coming up into warrior two. Feeling the stability, the grounding through the feet. The strength in the legs. And let's just flow back and forward. Flowing back. Flowing forward. Flowing back and then just letting it go wherever it wants. Letting any movement that wants to come in, come into the movement. Doesn't matter what it looks like, matters what it feels like. Opening the chest, opening the body. And then coming back to find stillness, find peace, grounding. And then we're going to sweep the arms down, picking up that back heel. Big jump forward with that left foot, reaching the heart center forward. Exhale, folding. Inhale, reaching up with the arms. And exhale, bringing them to heart center, grounding down through the feet, closing off the eyes for just a moment, feeling what it feels like in the body. That prana, that vital energy that's flowing. And inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reaching the heart center forward. Exhale, stepping the feet back, flowing through. Inhaling up dog. And exhaling into down dog, feeling the grounding in the hands, the grounding in the feet. We're going to sweep that right foot up. And then we're going to step that right foot forward. Coming up with the chest, coming into high lunge. The arms reaching up. Back knee drops down to come back up. Exhale, let it lower. Inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, let it lower. Inhale, bring it back up. Drawing the hands to the heart. We're going to go into a twist. Maybe your twist stays up. Maybe your elbow comes forward, hooks onto that right knee, and then presses into a twist. Pressing the arms against the knee. Really letting the spine twist. Feeling that energy in the twist. Feeling the breath. And then we're going to come up with the chest coming back to center. We're going to let the arms reach up. Bring them to heart center. We're going to take a big, big push with that back leg, reaching it behind us. Coming into a modified warrior 3 where the arms are in front of the heart. The foot is flexed. And we're reaching through the spine. We're letting the breath flow. And then we're going to come up. We're going to draw that knee up. And we're going to step it down. Other side, inhale, reaching up. Exhale, forward fold. Lengthening through the spine. Stepping the feet back. Flowing through our vinyasa. Any modifications that you need, please take them. Lengthening the left leg up. Stepping the foot forward. Coming up into a high lunge. Reaching those arms up, feeling energy in the hands, the shoulder blades slide down the back. Breath is flowing. Hands come in front of the heart. We're going to go into a twist. We're going to hook it. Haven't forgot about the knee drops. They're coming. Keep twisting through the spine. Feeling the energy. Feeling the breath. And we're going to come back to the center. We're going to reach the arms up. Dropping the left and the right knee down. Coming up. Dropping the knee down. Coming up. One more, the knee drops down. And we come up, bringing the hands to heart center. Big jump here, pushing off the leg, reaching the back heel to the back. The crown of the head reaches forward. Coming up to standing, the knee draws forward and places down. Closing the eyes off. Breath is flowing. We've got the energy flowing now. Listen to the breath. Remember our intention. And opening the eyes. We're going to open our feet out. In a wide, wide stance. We're going to draw the toes to the center. The heels press to the outside. The hands against the hips. And reaching the head forward. Folding forward. Doesn't matter how far we get forward. If you're super flexible and your head's touching the ground, close your feet a little bit because we want the lengthening the neck. Breath is flowing. And we're going to take our hands down. So now if our hands don't reach, that's okay. We can leave them on the hips or we can leave them on the legs. They do touch. Let's bring them to the ground and let's walk our hands forward. We're just going to try to lengthen through the spine. We're not putting any weight on our hands. We're just trying to get a length and the head floats forward. Looking forward. Now we're going to bring the heels to the inside. We're going to bend the knees. We're going to keep reaching forward. I think almost all of us can get our hands down now. And if we can, we're going to reach them forward. We're going to let the hips drop as much as we can. The head drops forward. And slowly we're just going to rise up. Bring the hands in front of the heart. Let's feel that grounding with the feet. And maybe if we start to feel any burning in the thighs, totally fine. I feel burning. Let's just breathe into that. Let's just let that be. Let's sway back and forth. Life is not always easy, but somehow we manage to get through it. We manage to do it. So let's just feel that strength, that energy that we've got inside of those quads. If you'd like, you can recreate your flower. Just breathe into that stillness, into the breath. Let's lengthen the legs and close them off. Closing the lids together. Shoulders relax, the eyes close off. The breath flows. That beautiful breath, that beautiful energy. Let's shift our weight onto the right foot. We're gonna bring the left foot up into tree. Doesn't matter if we stay down. You can even leave your foot down touching the ground, it's fine. Knees open, opening through the hip. We can come up, above or below the knee. Let's not push on the knee. Hands in front of the heart. Shoulder blades dripping down the back. Hands in front of the heart. Breath is still. It's flowing, but it's very calm. Maybe we can get into our giant breath. Let that make a little bit of noise. Find the beauty in the stillness. Let's let the arms rise up if that's possible for you. And let's just take any movement you want. So the legs are grounding down, they're stable, and the arms are free to do any beautiful movement that they want. Nobody's watching you. It's your movement, it's your time. It's your space on your yoga mat. And coming back down. Let's go to the other side. Rooting through that left foot, the right one comes up. It can be low, it can be high, it doesn't matter. Hands in front of the heart. I think one of the real beauties of yoga is that anywhere you go in the world, it's there. You have this little mat and you put it down, it's your space magically. Magically, you don't need a house, you don't need mountains, you don't need the ocean. Wherever you are, it's there. And it's you. It's time for you. So just staying in that happy place, that space for you. And just letting the arms explore any kind of movement they want. Doesn't have to be symmetrical. Doesn't have to be straight. It could be all jagged. Whatever is you today. You can even fall over. Bringing the hands to the heart. Finding that grounding, finding that peace. And letting the legs step down. Turning, we want to stay in the center of our mat now. We come into chair, Katasana. Grounding down to our feet. Knees are coming, squeezing together. Hands are in front of the heart. The belly is rooting in. The six bones are dropping down. You know, also here, we're going to find happiness in our happy place where our legs are on fire, and that's great. The breath is flowing. Now we're going to just trust ourselves, okay? So we're going to reach our arms forward. We're going to sit, not really sitting on the ground yet. And reaching forward. Reaching as hard as you can forward. It doesn't matter if we fall, because that's what we're going to do anyways. We want to reach as far forward as we can, trying to get those heels down. And then we're just going to trust that if we fall 2 centimeters down, there's going to be a mat under us, and we're going to be great. So I'm just going to let that drop down. And I'm going to come into boat. Now, if you want to take a half boat, that's great. If you want to take a full boat, that's great too. Breath is flowing. Crossing the ankles, lifting the hips. Coming down, drawing back into our boat. Half or full, doesn't matter. Crossing, lifting. One more. Flexing those feet and letting them come down. Shifting the 6 bones. Shifting the buttocks. Right and left. Reaching forward and folding. And let's just try to close off. No? We're going to close our head down. We're going to close our eyes. We're just going to be inside of ourselves for a moment and listen to 3 long breaths. How did our day go? How is it going? Where is it going? And that's great because it's our day. If you'd like to stay there, you can. If you'd like, you can reach forward, come up. Place the hands behind us, point the toes, lift the hips. And drop back down. Shift the weight forward and come onto the back. Perhaps you're on a hard surface. Actually, we're probably all on a pretty hard surface. Unless you happen to be on the beach. You've got some sand underneath you. Not. Let's rock back and forth. Let's rock left and right. Just feel the weight of the spine. Just letting the back lengthen. Placing the arms by the side, reaching the legs up. So if Halasana and Sarvangasana, if plow and candle are in your practice, we're going to go for that. If they're not in your practice, don't worry. We can explore movement with our legs also here. If it is in your practice, let's go ahead and go for it. Let's bring the feet behind the head. If you'd like, you can interlace the hands, bringing them down, coming up to the shoulders. Bringing the hands to the spine and lengthening the legs up. And from here, let's just let those legs be free to explore any movement they want. Kind of like the beauty of being in the water where your legs are weightless and you can kind of just do anything you want with them. You still got the back down, that's fine. And lengthening the legs up. Finding that stillness. Dropping the knees to the forehead. The arms come behind the back. Feet go behind the head. Let's just walk back down, rolling onto the mat. The legs are up. The spine is gently resting on the mat. You're going to open the legs out to the right and to the left. Place the hands on the inside of the knees. Keep reaching them out. If you like, we're just going to bend the knees. Place the feet together down on the mat. Knees are open into goddess. We're going to place the backs of the hands on the inside of the thighs. The chest is open. The breath is flowing. Just perhaps for a moment, feeling the energy in the body, that expression of movement, prana. If you'd like, you can make little movements with the toes. Just feel the left toes touch the right toes. A little caress. Try to reach the legs out, coming into Shavasana. For final relaxing. Now make sure that the shoulder blades are nicely placed underneath the spine, that the arms are along the body. The palms of the hands, we're going to keep them facing up towards the sky. We're going to let the knees and the toes fall out to the right and to the left. We're just going to let the breath flow. Let go of any tension in the feet and the ankles and the calves and the knees, the thighs. Letting go of any tension in the hips and the belly and the chest. Letting go of any tension in the hands and the wrists, forearms, elbows, upper arms, shoulders, neck. Letting go of the tension in the facial muscles. Letting go of any mental tension, just feeling where the head is resting on the mat and letting it all go. And for a moment, just listening to the breath. Listening to the flow of the breath. Listening to the rhythm of the breath. Let's bring the awareness to the heart center, the Anahata chakra, the fourth chakra. This energy of love. This energy of love that we often think of that's going towards other people, other beings. This energy of love is so much greater. It's an energy of love that goes towards nature, to the green grass, to the blue skies, now to the fall leaves that are changing colors. Let's take a moment to send some of that love to ourselves, to our physical body, to our mental self, and to our spirit, that part of us that lives on beyond our mind, beyond our body, our energetic body, our essence, however we want to call it. That beautiful soul that lives within us. And perhaps this week or this weekend, we can find some time just to sit down and think, what does our soul want? What does it want to do? How does it want to express itself? Maybe it wants to dance, maybe it wants to sing, maybe it wants to cook, maybe it wants to write poetry. How can it express itself? Let's let it do that. Let's let our soul shine. Stay here as long as you want. If you'd like, you can bring energy back into the hands, into the feet, into the arms, into the legs. If you'd like, you can stretch the body like in the morning after you wake up from a long, beautiful sleep. You can roll to one side. And slowly make your way into a comfortably seated position like we did at the beginning of our practice. We can bring the hands back in front of the heart. If you'd like, for one more time this evening, we can open into our Hasta Mudra, into our heart-centered flower. And we cannot be afraid to let ourselves shine today. Bring the hands closed into prayer. Wish you all a week of peace, of harmony, and of love for yourself. Namaste. I'd like to thank all the people who make this month possible, this beautiful month of sharing, of learning, of growing, of letting our soul sing. So I hope that you all have a wonderful Friday, a wonderful weekend. Thank you for sharing.